I'm Cantor Margaret Bruner from Temple Bethel Salinas. We are resuming our Yom Kippur Day services here at Northminster Presbyterian Church. Thank you for joining us. Our Yizkor service begins on page 541. Eternal God, we ask your help, for our need is great. Our days fly past in quick succession, and we cannot look back without regret or ahead without misgiving. We seek to understand the mystery of our own lives, but our efforts are in vain. And when suffering and death strike those we love, our faith all but fails us, and we forget that we are your children, God. Help us now to feel your presence. When our own weaknesses and the storms of life hide you from our sight, help us to know that you are with us still. Uphold us with the comfort of your love. Page 546. The traditional Yizkor prayer asks God to remember the souls of our loved ones and to shelter them for eternity. But the Yizkor service on Yom Kippur has significance beyond the prayer itself. This is a moment set apart for solitary reflection, an opportunity to fulfill a sacred obligation, and it is a time to feel the physical and emotional closeness of community, the presence of other people who know what we have been through because they have been through it too. Enosh kechatzir yamav, katzitz chasadei kein yatzitz, ki ruach avrabo, ve'einenu, ve'lo yakirenu, od mikomo. Our days, like the grass of the field, like flowers in the meadow, vanish in a momentary gust of wind, gone, never to be seen again. But God's love is infinite and with us forever. God's goodness reaches far into the future. This is the gift of the covenant. Shaviti Adonai lenegdi tamid ki mimini balemot. Shaviti Adonai lenegdi tamid ki mimini balemot. Lachin samach libi vayagil kivodi af basari, yishkan lavetach, af basari, yishkan lavetach. I invite you to read the silent readings, read them silently, readings that are between the pages of 547 and 592. These are readings of all sorts that encompass many thoughts and many feelings and many relationships of those that you are thinking of. Please take the time to reflect, to remember, and to recall. Join me on page 594, Psalm 23, a psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He guideth me in straight paths for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. 597. Our loved ones live in our broken hearts, and at times that brings some measure of healing. Their acts of kindness and generosity are the inheritance they leave behind. We feel their absence, but the beauty of their lives abide among us. As it is said, the name of one who has died shall not disappear. Our loved ones' names and their memories will endure among us, and these names are on the names of our lips and in our hearts. Yizkor Elohim et Nishmat, Charlotte Green, Joel Gropper, Archie English, Jesse Diedrich, Marie Sweet, Reverend Fred Holt. We rise together communally, spiritually on page 598, El Malei Rachamim. El Malei Rachamim, Shochein Bamromim, Hamtzi Menucha Nechona, Tachet Kanfei HaShechina, Im Giroshim Otarim, Gezar Arakia Mazirim, Lenishmot Yakirenu Shelachu Leolamam, Baal Arachamim Yastireim, Beseter Kanafav Leolamim, Vayisror Bitzror HaChayim et Nishmatam, Adonai hu nachalatam, Veyanuchu b'shalom al mishkavam, Venomar Amen. Merciful God, God Most High, let there be perfect rest for the souls of our loved ones who have gone into eternity. May they find shelter in your presence among the holy and pure, whose lights shine like the radiance of heaven. Compassionate God, hold them close to you forever. May their souls be bound up in the bond of life eternal. May they find a home in you, and may they rest in peace. As together we say, Amen. My colleague, Reverend Andy Rausch, will join me here on the pulpit. Page 583, a reading before the Kaddish.
Let evening come. Let the light of late afternoon shine through chinks in the barn, moving up the bales as the sun moves down. Let the cricket take up chafing as a woman takes up her needles and her yarn. Let evening come. Let dew collect on the hoe abandoned in the long grass. Let the stars appear and the moon disclose her silver horn. Let the fox go back to its sandy den. Let the wind die down. Let the shed go black inside. Let evening come. To the bottle in the ditch, to the scoop in the oats, to the air in the lung, let evening come. Let it come as it will, and don't be afraid. God does not leave us comfortless, so let evening come.
Please join me, Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'almad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, v'agala u'v'izman kariv ve'imru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'l'olmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu la'ela ul'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. Amen. Set me as a seal upon your heart, for love is strong as death. This concludes our Yizkor service. Our Temple Bethel, Mincha, Ne'ilah, and Havdalah services will resume at 4:30. Tzom Kal, easy fast.